Dr. Shahzad, I'd love to get a few quotes for the article.
I think it would be better if we heard from one of the patients. After all, I don't want to toot my own horn. Martine, would you mind?
Not at all.
What did you think to the ceremony?
I thought it was tasteful. And, I mean, we're just all grateful that Dr. Shahzad is here. In my case, he managed to give me something that I almost lost. Hope.
I've got a question. How would your patients feel if they knew what kind of man you really were?
Look, I would just like to say a heartfelt thank you to all of the patients and staff at D Valley for such an exceptional welcome. I came here for Martine, and I dedicate this award to her and her resilience and bravery. I, of course, had all the knowledge, but without her perseverance, it would have meant nothing.
Yeah. This man is not the great guy you all think he is. He's not fit to call himself a doctor, and you all should not be rewarding him.
He's a rapist!
He raped my mom.
How is Miss Wood doing? I tried calling after Don and Rue saw what happened, but she's not calling me back.
Shaq, you need to publicly apologize for what you've done to me.
Yeah? And why would I do that?
Because what you've said is a lie. My life could be ruined. I couldn't even go into work today because of the embarrassment. Look, if you don't take back what you've said, I will go to the police and tell them that you physically threatened me. Then we'll see how tough you are when you're behind bars.
Come on, I've done way worse than that and done nothing more than a slap on my wrist. And besides, you think he's guilty of anything? It's actually teaching you a lesson. Come on.
You know what? I am sorry. But only for the embarrassment I caused my mum.
But you know she's a liar. She's let you go your whole life thinking your auntie was your mum.
Shaq, stay away from him.
She's a good woman.
Yeah? Well, I'm sorry I ever met her. And not just because of the hassle she's causing me, but because without her, you wouldn't exist.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, not at all.
All over the place.
Sorry, I should have stepped aside.
It can't be.
Wait, I know you. Gina. It is, isn't it? I mean, how long's it been? 20 years? More? What in the world are you doing here, of all places?
I can go where I like.
Oh, yes, of course. I was just... Oh. It's no coincidence, is it? You've seen that vile, slanderous video. If I find out you're here to fan the flames of the false allegations against me...
It's too late. I've made my statement.
You've lied, more like. I will not let the likes of you ruin my reputation. Do you understand?
You've got a nerve showing your face round here when everyone knows exactly what kind of man you are.
Go on. Say it out loud. I dare you. Because I would relish the opportunity to sue you.
Nothing you do could surprise me.
I could say the same for you. The lengths you'll go to support your sad little story.
Meaning what?
Meaning, I just miraculously bumped into an old intern. Someone I hadn't seen for years.
You made Gina retract her statement.
You just don't know when to quit, do you? I mean, when's all this lying going to stop, huh? You've already misled Shaq and your family and the hospital.
Says you. You monster. How many women have you hurt?
If you mean how many have I left broken-hearted, well, I'm sorry, but I've lost count of my many conquests. Most of you were less than memorable.
Well, I'll never forget. Nor will Gina. Nor will anyone else you've hurt. I will find them. And we will come forward. And we will make you pay.
Do you see me running away? What does that say to you? I have nothing to fear from the menopause-addled memories of middle-aged women like you. I'm happy to proceed without a lawyer.
If you could please state your name for the tape.
Look, whatever ridiculous stories you've heard have only been concocted because of that video.
If you could please state your name.
Dr. Ali Shahzad.
Dr. Shahzad, can you describe your relationship with Mrs. Misbah Malik?
We're colleagues. We went to the same medical school. I was doing my PhD and she was in training.
You don't need to keep leaning in. The tape will pick you up. Have you ever had a personal relationship with Mrs. Malik?
Define personal.
During her time at medical school, Mrs. Malik has alleged that you raped her. What do you say to that?
That's ludicrous. And categorically untrue.